Hey you guys, I am back with another video, and today I decided to talk about this viral TikTok story that has been going around with basically the girl who ghosted her boyfriend simply because of the fact that she was going through something. And unfortunately what I've gotten from this is that she was going through something, and I don't know if she was I don't know what she was going through, but she had to she didn't really have a place to stay. I think she had an eviction, and she didn't really have a place to stay. She didn't have a place to stay, and so she was asking her boyfriend if she could move in with him for housing, and the boyfriend was no, we can only move in together when we're about to get married or about to get engaged. And so I have been seeing a lot of mixed reviews on this whole topic. I hear some people saying that oh, that man is ruthless for not letting her have a place to stay. And then there's other people who are saying oh, where are the friends? This girl is lying. This girl is lying big time. This girl is lying on your name. I mean, this girl isn't lying on our name. This girl is just lying. She's not giving us enough detail. It's giving that this girl was desperate. It's giving Scorpio. It's giving Leo. People are saying that basically this girl is desperate for wanting to stay with this man. People are saying that this girl is kind of dumb for not asking the question about this man when she first met him, and they were together for 11 months. And basically how people are saying this guy, he may just really be having other a whole nother family in Ghana, because he's Ghanaian, something like that. He's Ghana or he's a mix of Nigerian and Ghana. And people are saying how this guy may be broke because he lives with roommates in a nice house. And so people are saying it's given that this girl just was kind of seeing how bills were hitting her, and she just wanted to she just was using her boyfriend, quote unquote, to have a place to stay, or basically to just have income. And for me, I'm confused. I'm this whole situation is confusing me. It's confusing me because I'm just I honestly, I already watched 2 reviews. I watched Jessie Woo's review when it came to the whole situation with her ghosting the boyfriend and the whole eviction. And I watched another girl. Her name is Real Talk with Yanni. Make sure you guys follow these 2 girls' podcasts. I might put it in the description, but they kind of really just split my whole thoughts on this 50-50. At first I was all in for the girl. I was just that's just kind of just selfish. Why wouldn't this guy let her move in? And then when I saw Jessie Woo's review about this, I was just yeah, maybe it is given that this girl is desperate, and she just didn't have her own stuff together. Because a lot of people will do this. They will use either men or women to have money, have a place to stay, or just to have access to just financial freedom when they don't have anything going on for themselves. And then she also says that she says she also had friends. I'm just where are the friends? Me, I'm also questioning where are the friends? And then also it's for me, it's just you're saying how her father passed away because of cancer. And then I'm just so what about your mom? And so I'm just so you don't have any family member that you could at least then move in with and maybe just talk with the guy and be so why didn't you want me to move in with you? But then also when I was watching her TikTok story time on that, she said she got into an argument with her boyfriend, and she yelled at him to just get out his house or get out his place. And so I'm just the boundaries are just not there between the 2 of y'all. It's giving that this was a toxic relationship that this woman was in, and she was not seeing it. And it was giving this woman was staying with this guy for the money. This woman was staying with this guy for the money, despite her being in a toxic relationship, despite all just what it was transpiring in this relationship. It's giving that this girl was trying to stay with this guy for money. That is how I'm gonna call it. Cause it's just how I'm trying to think how do you go from saying like, oh, I moved in, like I got evicted, and then like he don't want me to move in. I'm just like, okay, so he just up and said, oh, like you can't move in with him. Like, what is there's more to the story? For me, it's giving that like there's more to the story, and this girl is just telling like the half truth. But I kind of also feel bad for her, because I'm just like, well, why wouldn't her boyfriend let her move in like with him if like she was falling on hard times? And I was even watching a review, and some girl was just like, well, I mean, why can't like she like rely on him and be like, hey, like you could fall on me? Because for me, it's like, if you are a really true man that like loves your girlfriend or like fiance or wife, I mean your girlfriend, then you're gonna let that person like stay with you on hard times. Like you're gonna provide a roof over that person's head when they're going through like hardships, or like you're gonna help that person when it comes to financial hardships. And so I don't think she could get another place to stay, and so she's struggling. And I don't know if she's like gonna be homeless. Like I don't know what is happening. I don't know where she's staying. I don't know if she's staying with the friends. But for me, it's giving that there is more to the story. And it's like, I think this girl might have done stuff to this guy as well that kind of just like might trigger this guy to be like, you know what, I don't really want to live with you. But it's just like, if this guy is not letting her live with him, then why did he even stay with her to begin with? Because I'm just like, if you like knew this girl was maybe gonna use you for your money, for your access that you have to your home, quote unquote, because you live with roommates, why did you even stay with this girl to begin with? Or like, why did you even go into a relationship? Because eventually, like, a woman is going to rely on you for finances if you call yourself a provider. A lot of men are used for being a provider. So it's just like, why did you go step into a relationship? And then with the girlfriend, I'm just like, I mean, what happened that you got evicted? And then I heard that like she went from like having $100,000 one day to having no money the next day, or like to having $100,000 and then having no money. For me, I mean, I think that like, yeah, as what like people are saying, like needs to be more questions asked. For me, it's giving that there need to be more questions asked in the situation. When they first met up, like, you guys can't tell me that y'all were together for I kind of just blame the both of them, because like, y'all were together for 11 months and like you didn't ask this girl like, hey, so like, what about your finances? Like, how do you manage your money? And then this girl didn't even take the time to ask if this guy was a provider. Like, something is up. Something is up. For me, it's like something is up. Something is up, because it's just like, I just don't understand. I don't understand how one could just talk on the internet, but then not. It's giving that like she's not explaining she's only telling her side of the story. It's giving very like one-sided, and it's like she's telling like only her side of the story, and I don't have all the information to see whether this girl's like, she really got like this guy, it was really ruthless, got to like not let her stay in. And I'm just like, I feel like that I kind of blame the boyfriend though, because it's just like, if this boyfriend kind of like claimed to like be with this woman, claimed to be with this girlfriend, claimed for this person to be her girlfriend, why didn't you like let her rely on you? And it's just like, okay, so it's because you live with roommates, you don't want a girlfriend living with you because you live with roommates? Like, I just don't understand. And so maybe that might have been the case. So like, if the guy had roommates, maybe that may be a little bit understandable. But then I'm also just like, I'm kind of questioning these. She could have just like, okay, I mean, this girl was going through a hard time. Did she not have maybe other family? I mean, because she could do long distance with this guy. It's given that like the both of them were just not helping each other out, and I don't know. And people are saying like, it's given that this girl was like falling on hard times and just needed somebody to pay her bills. Like, she just needed somebody to pay her bills. So I mean, but I'm just like, what is a relationship for if you can't even fall on like your partner during hard times? If you can't even live with your partner during hard times, and like, what is a relationship for then? Like, that's where I'm at. I'm just like, what is a relationship for if like you're falling on hard times, like you're going through a lot of stress and stuff like that? So for me, I'm kind of questioning the both of them. And so for the woman, I'm just like, a lot of the stuff she was saying was also suspect too. Like, a lot of the things that she would say, it's also suspect too. She's suspect as well. Like, the things that she would say, it's also her giving suspect as well. So I'm just like, both of them are suspect as a couple. And for me, it's like y'all are just a messy couple. It's giving you guys were in a messy relationship and y'all didn't call it quits in the beginning. And so now it's kind of just like you kind of see each other for who y'all really are. Like you guys are seeing each other's like real true colors, and y'all like and it's giving like y'all are both desperate. It's giving the boyfriend and the girlfriend, they are both desperate. They are both desperate to be in a relationship. They are both desperate to rely on one another financially. And so I think, but also to end this, it's just like, it is really selfish for this boyfriend not to like offer a place for this woman to stay. I mean, yes, I get he had roommates, but it's just like, I mean, this girl was going through like an emergency. Like, I get it if she had her own place and maybe like she wasn't like maybe kicked out, or like maybe she didn't have to, like she I don't know, maybe she had a place and she was like just using you for money, like in general all the time. I get that, because it's just like he seems like a person who does not have a lot of money based on what I heard about his status, about like how he lives. Like he has roommates, and I'm just like, does he own the house, or like does someone else own the house, or one of his friends, and he's just living it for free? Is he paying rent? So I'm just like, I need more information. But I'm just like, I don't really know whose side to be on. Because I do take sides when it comes to these situations. I take sides when it comes to these situations. So just like, I don't know whose side to be on, because I'm just like, I need more answers. I need more answers. I need more questions. Like, I need more answers. Because nothing is adding up to me. Like, nothing is really adding up. Nothing. I'm like, I don't see a lot of things in this whole story adding up for me. I just don't see it. I don't see anything adding up. And it's just like, for me, they are both wrong. For me, it's just like, to be fair, they are both in the wrong. This guy, like, he's selfish for not offering a place for this woman to stay. And then also this girl, like, I mean, was it given that you were like, I need more questions, because it's like she's gotten into fights with this guy. Like, she yelled at the boyfriend saying like, oh, like, get out my house, and basically like, she got into a fight with the boyfriend and yelled at him. I kind of just thought like that was just wild. And then also with her, like, she doesn't really manage her money right that well. So I mean, it's at the end of the day though, I kind of blame the boyfriend, because I'm just like, so you really just treat this woman as quote unquote your girlfriend, but then you treat this woman as quote unquote your girlfriend, but then when she falls on hard times, you don't offer her a place. And it's just like, at this point, you're the type to not really work through this. You're the type of person to not really work through a situation together with your spouse. For me, it's just like, you don't really want to work together with your spouse. So I have lots more interest. I need an update on this whole story. I need a whole update on this whole situation, this whole story, because I'm just like, there needs to be more answers. There needs to be more like questions asked for me. And so for them to be a couple, I feel like that they're a couple that just, they don't work together. They don't work together at all. Like, they don't work together at all. And it's like, y'all were just the most, like, this is the most toxic couple I've ever seen in 2025 so far. In 2025, just the most toxic couple. I'm just like, y'all don't really work together at all. And it's like, you cannot fall. So it's like, you can't fall on this guy on hard times. I don't know what to tell them to. I really do not know what to tell them to. And so I think it's giving like he's a fake boyfriend. Like, he's not a real boyfriend. They're like this girl was in a situationship and she didn't see it. This girl was in a toxic relationship and she didn't see it. So I was just like, I kind of blame her too. Could have just like, he probably was a waste of time. But I'm kind of feel bad for her. But at the same time, I'm just like, he's toxic. Like, he's very selfish. He is very selfish. He's extremely selfish. And I gotta say, like I don't care. Like, I had to put that out there. Like, he is extremely selfish. He's very selfish. I'm just like, why wouldn't you offer your so-called girlfriend a place to stay? Like, and then like, she just ghosted you. She ghosted you because of like the way how you acted. Like, I mean, you deserve to be ghosted. Like, she's probably sensitive. You deserve to be ghosted. For me, it's like, you deserve to be ghosted. And so I kind of want to see the boyfriend speak out and stuff like that, and see what he has to say on all this, like this whole situation. I really want to see what he has to say on this whole situation. I really want to see like what was his side of the story. I mean, but it's also just like, so you're just gonna let your girlfriend just not have a place to stay like that? To me, that's just scary. That is very scary. I don't know. That's very scary. And I mean, I get it. like you have roommates, but everyone was just like, I mean, why wouldn't you offer her a place to stay? Like, to me, that's just selfish. It's just selfish. And it's also just like, you saw this girlfriend struggling, like, financially probably, and you saw her going through hard times. You couldn't help her out. Like, you couldn't help her out. I don't know. I gotta put this video out there. I'm just like, this is a mess. This right here, it's a whole hot mess. Cause I'm just like, wow. Like, I'm trying to think through the situation in my own shoes, and I'm just like, wow, that is extremely selfish. That is extremely selfish. Like, I don't know. But anyways, I am done with this video. I had to put this whole toxic situationship story time on TikTok out here. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Also hit the notification bell. And I will be reviewing Love is Blind. What is it? Love is Blind Germany. I'm going to review Love is Blind Germany. I will be reviewing that. I will be competing with other YouTubers and reviewing that, putting my video out there about that. I didn't even watch it yet, but I'm about to watch it soon, and I'm about to just put all my thoughts on like the couples that I actually care about, and then see what y'all have to say in the comments about it. Cause I mean, I heard it was a whole hot mess. I heard there was a whole love triangle, a whole love triangle between two Black women. I mean, crazy. But anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button. I will see you guys on my next video.